Hey guys, no intros or fancy graphics today. Um, I just wanted to kind of give everybody an update into some of the things that have been going on lately. Um, One, because generally in my real life I'm very stoic and I feel like I need to be the wall for everybody else in my life. And two, because I'm a millennial, um, like in the middle of millennials, in that group of people that is responsible, according to the news, for ruining every industry that has ever existed. And well, the other thing that we're known for is being too open about things, which is something that I've tried to do in the last couple of years. And I know a few of you on Discord have even said it before, like, oh, I would never share that. And that's just because I feel like a lot of things that I have done or dealt with in my life are things that other people have done or dealt with, and that relatability is something that we could do more to, I don't know, to share that relatability with other people, and it kind of lets you know that you're not alone. When my mom died, like 11 years ago, the thought, ironically, not ironically, the opposite of ironically, unironically, that really got me through that was the idea that I wasn't special, and that there were millions, if not billions, of people before me that had dealt with the same thing, and they had gotten through it, and if they had gotten through it, then I would get through it. Uh, so if nothing else, that's probably the reason for my openness. So anyway, back to everything going on. What's today? The 8th. So about 8 or 9 days ago, I posted a message to Discord on our Discord, and I don't know if you can read this or not, or if it's whatever, but it's on our Discord. And it was a planned message that I had been meaning to write for a few days, just because there had been a lot going on Discord, and a lot of people not really understanding the purpose of our Discord. And I don't use the everyone tag a lot. It's very, very rare that I do, because it just means that you're going to lose members who are annoyed by an everyone tag every 6 months. But I did, and surprisingly, it seems like it did resonate with people, and a lot of people saw it as a positive and kind of understood, where I was coming from with everything. And I was really happy about that, to kind of be done with it. And that was supposed to be the end of it. I think I posted that around, I can see a time, right? 4:03 p.m. So after work that day, I was at the dojo, and I had just cleaned up, and I had posted this after getting it edited and checked by other people. And that was supposed to be the end of it. I didn't expect to do anything more. And then, I am chronically online, and I went on Reddit, and I happened to see a few comments about me, and not even comments about like what I say, but like, well, they are about what I say, but not even about whether my takes are good or bad, because that's fine. I'm always open for debate, but, like, oh, that piece of shit Egnards, he's a piece of shit person, and he's a blah, blah, blah asshole, and he's just a troll, and he's wasting all of his, like things that were just like malicious. And I see those every day. There's obviously an outpouring. There's so many positive people. But one thing that does really affect me are people that, are malicious, that, they don't have a reason. They don't have like a real reason for their hatred of somebody. Like, if you hate Hitler, like, I get it. Like, yeah, I want to say everybody, but most people hate Hitler, and that makes sense. You can pinpoint reasons for that. I don't necessarily, there might be people who dislike me, or dislike my abrasiveness, or my, I don't think I'm in your face, but like my always analytical nature. But I don't think there's any reason to like really deep down hate me. And those are the people that really get to me. So I was sitting on my couch at around, I don't know, it was like 7 or 8 p.m. And then I ended up posting this to Reddit. And again, I don't know if you can read it, but, essentially just kind of saying that I was taking a step back from Reddit for a little while. And I didn't know how long it would be. It might be a week, it might be a month. But the goal of the whole thing was to kind of help me learn to not engage with those malicious people. People who argue in bad faith, and they're not looking for they're not looking for a conversation. They're just kind of looking to put you in a corner, and like you put a dog in the corner, and then the dog bites, and they go, look that dog, like he bit you, and like he's an asshole. And just kind of, it was like a very impromptu decision to write this. But just kind of saying I needed that time, and it did get a lot of really positive response from people. Some people that I expected a response from. And some people that, I've talked to in the past, and even some people that, that I know don't like me, but I know at least aren't malicious about not liking me. And some of those people reached out to me on Discord, just making sure I was okay. And I really, I appreciate those people. And I kind of, in the background, after posting this, started working on some new projects for the Egnards thing. My conquest guides I'm working on. I'm waiting for art. This really big other GAC project that I'm working on, just to keep me busy while I was not engaging with Reddit. But about, I'd say like 24 hours after I posted that, we started having spammers on Discord. And, any content creators, if you own a Discord, you've probably dealt with spammers before. They pop in and they spam every single channel in your Discord with something like, hot MILFs in your area, like click on this Discord link, like it's so great. It's really annoying, and we dealt with those in the beginning when we first started the Discord, and we set up ways to prevent them. Like banning Discord links, even though I didn't want to do that. I wanted people to be able to share other content creators' stuff, and I wanted to be like this hub of positivity, but I had to do it for the greater good of our community. But these were different. These were people, and those people usually have accounts that are like 5 days old. This was different. Like, these people were coming in and saying very, very targeted things about me, and even sometimes mentioning things that told me they had maybe watched a video or two of mine, or that they had read like an announcement or two of mine. So they were very clearly not just bots. They would say things. I can't even look at the Discord messages, because once you ban these people, Discord can delete all of their messages as like a bulk thing. Things like watch Egnards' wife getting fucked in the ass and blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Here, click on this link and see as he cucks and blah, blah, blah. Just really, really malicious and evil things about someone that they don't know, for no reason. And these are, they would spam tags, and obviously people would leave our Discord when this happened, which I don't mind, because the people who leave the Discord, they're the people who have maybe joined for a quick thing, and then they forgot that they were on our Discord, and they're just like, oh, I'm not using it, so like fine. And these were accounts that have been around for like 4 or 5 years. Like, these are older accounts. So either someone is legitimately spending money and buying these accounts, or they just have a backlog of dozens of accounts that they're just kind of keeping there in the backlog, probably for these specific purposes. And the first day we had I think 3 different times that this happened, and then the next day we had one, and then a day later we had one. We just had one today. It just happened. I had gone to the movies with my wife. We went to go see Hard Eyes. It's a horror movie. It was a fun experience. It was a silly thing. And I got out of the movie, my wife went to the bathroom, I went to check my phone, and I clearly saw that there were more messages. Something about me, and Egnards, blah, 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 something. It get deleted by one of our moderators, and I was told that there were pornographic pictures attached. I don't think that they're of me, because I don't send nude photos to anybody, but it's not really the point. I'm gonna be honest, it's getting to me a lot. Not because it's happening, because it's no different than those porn bots that we were getting originally. But because it is clearly targeted, and it is clearly somebody who has seen stuff that I've done and feels so vehemently just so against me that they feel the need to try and destroy the person, behind the thing. And I don't. So I told this story on Discord. I guess this is the best way that I can relay it. Years ago I had this kid I was teaching karate. The parents didn't speak any English at all. The child did. And I taught her for 2 years, and I really liked her. She was a really good kid. Really nice, very friendly. A lot of fun in class, very respectful. And then one day I went on Facebook, and the mother, who doesn't speak any English, who doesn't know anything more than my first name, had gone through the trouble of finding my Facebook account. Which I don't think is really that hard to find, but you do need to go through some effort to find it. Personal messaged me in English, and the message had said, hey, I don't know why, but I just don't really like you at all. Nothing else, no explanation, just that was the only message that I got from this person. And it really like destroyed me for weeks. And this is almost 10 years later and I still think about it. Because it wasn't like, oh, hey, you wronged me in this way. It was, I don't even understand my hatred of you. I hate you enough to go through these extra steps to let you know that I dislike you. And that's kind of what this feels like right now. And it sucks, like, a lot. And I don't understand it. And, you know, all I really try to do is help people. You know, that's our whole thing on Reddit. That's our whole thing on Discord. That's my whole thing in the game is just trying to help people. And so for that, to have that negative an effect on a person is terrible. And so other than what I said before, the two reasons the two things that I want to get across with this video, if anyone's watching 16 minutes in, is number one, you know, for those people that do support me, for those people who are on my side and whatever else, you know, I just want you guys to understand, you know, just be nice to people. I know none of you probably maliciously attack people. But just understand that your words do make a difference in the positive and the negative. And I admit to not being perfect in that regard. And I really try hard, but I just want everyone who is a good person to continue to try hard. And if you are this person that is trying to mess up whatever you're trying to mess up, because I know you're probably watching, you know, over the last week, you've probably watched everything that I've done, and you're probably on our Discord on some other main account, like getting joy out of the fact that I am so deeply affected by this. I don't know what your deal is, you know. Find another burner Discord account and message me. Just tell me, what did I do? Like, what deeply grating thing did I do to make you go through this effort? Like, that's all I want to know. Like, is the goal just to, I don't even give a shit, I just want to destroy this person? It doesn't have to be on your main Discord. It could be on some burner, stupid Discord. Personal message me. Be like, hey, I'm that person. I'm not going to tell you who I am. Doesn't matter who I am. Just, I'm that person. And this is what happened. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Like, whatever. Just, like, let's get this out in the open. And let's solve this. Right? Understand that, like, your actions do have a real effect on people. And it's not just a person. It's not just an avatar. It's not just a shtick. It's not an actor. And I use actor as a vague term, not as a real term, because actors are real people. It's not a cartoon, you know. I am a real person, and everybody else who plays this game is a real person. As far as what this means going forward, I don't know. You know, it's Saturday night. We'll definitely do brunch tomorrow, but, you know, every time one of these attacks hits, I just think, like what's the point? And, you know, like, can I live like this long term? Can I deal with this long term? Can I ignore this? You know, so I don't know what the long term looks like for me. I'm going to continue working on the projects I'm working on because they keep me busy. I'm hopefully going to release those projects. I'm hopefully going to return to Reddit and everything else. But for the time being, I don't know what is going to happen. Because I have a life outside of this. I teach special ed. I work with kids 1-to-1. I own a martial arts school that primarily seeks to give chances to those types of kids. I have a wife and a family. I have friends. I know some of you don't think that I do because I'm always online, but I do have friends. And I enjoy what I do here, but like, if it's gonna make me miserable because of whatever this is, or whoever this is, I don't know. So, if I can leave everybody with a message, 2 messages, our Discord motto is be excellent to each other, which is from Bill and Ted. Just do your best to be excellent to each other. And my personal motto, I don't know, I have it here, right there. It's backwards, I know, but we've talked about this before. It's just be happy. Find a way to be happy. Outside of the game, if any of you are not happy, if there's something going on in your life that you can't share with people in your life, if you feel like you need someone outside of that to talk to, I'm here. I get it. I've been there. I know what that feels like. So that's the update for now. Hopefully this stuff ends soon. Just, again, peace out and just be happy.